I'm Roger Malarkey. I'm the manager at the Old Glass Place. It's a venue in downtown Springfield.
What was it before you guys took it over?
In the early days, it was because all the dealerships were downtown. It was an old a place where they took cars for repair, and then it became a Pepsi-Cola bottling company back in the 50s, and then late 50s it became a glass company, and then it was a glass company for over 50 years. But the building was originally built in 1908.
Gotcha. And that's why you named it
The Old Glass Place, yes.
Yeah. What does a workday look like for Roger at the Old Glass Place?
Depends on what event we're doing that day. But for weddings, we generally contract for a 12-hour day. So you have the setup. We go in early enough for the setup. 12 hours is plenty of time to do setup and cleanup. But we start before, early in the morning, to let the florist in and let decor people in to get their portion done. We're there through ceremony. We do a lot of ceremonies at the venue as well, not just receptions. Right. And then we transition the room from their ceremony into the reception portion, and then we party all night.
And the good thing about your venue in downtown Springfield is you have parking.
Yes. There's plenty of parking. People always think, oh, it's downtown Springfield, there's nowhere to park. But on the side of the square we are fortunate that we have some open parking for our guests to be able to get to.
How big is the Old Glass Place, and how many can it seat?
The venue can hold up to 551 people. So if you want to do a large standing type cocktail station only, we can do 551. If you're wanting to do a sit-down dinner in just the ballroom, 300, 325 is where we cap it off at. That way it's a comfortable space for everyone. I don't want the place so packed with people that no one has a good time, and no one enjoys going to an event where there are too many people for the space because we brought too much in. Right. But we're fortunate that we have we call it, there's the ballroom area, and then there's the front half where the bar is located and where the restrooms are located. So we have plenty of space for guests to go back and forth. We can do a cocktail hour while we're resetting the room, and then they transition back to the ballroom for the dinner. But there's plenty of space in our venue to do both and still have room to get around.
And tell me, how early do couples need to book the Old Glass Place?
We don't take bookings more than 18 months out, but I will tell you I'm booked 18 months out for some dates. Mm-hmm. But we all get busy, and if you want the space you really want, it's good to shop early and look look at your options. I have done them as little as 6 or 8 months because something popped up and let's just go ahead and get married. So we've done those, but those dates aren't as easy to come by. But generally 18 months out is where we like to book.
And if they're interested in coming and viewing the Old Glass Place, how does that consultation work?
They call or email, either way. We'll set up a time. Generally, we're open weekdays for visits, but we also after 5:30, because I understand people have to work. Right. So not a problem, but we schedule a certain time, a certain date that works for both in the couple to come in and take a look at the space and kind of walk through and get a feel for, is it the right atmosphere that they're looking for to have their special day.
Why do you love helping couples on the wedding day?
It's what we do. It's fun to see them. Usually the couples don't get dressed at our space, so it's fun to see them come in and see it when they come in after they've had their pictures outside. They come in and see it for the first time. It looks the way they wanted it to. Right. So it's fun to see their smile on their face. And then at the end of the night, when they tell us, hey, it was the best day ever. There's nothing else you could have done to have made it any better. It was exactly what they wanted. That makes it all worth the while.